Hello everyone, we are the students of Besant Women's College are here to talk about ideas which matter now more than ever. So here we go.
What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Chromatic Thoughts. You're here with your host, Miss Violet, and the whole crew. We just got out of our English teacher's class, and my brain is literally buzzing.
No cap, he went hard today. That whole Socrates thing he started with, know thyself.
I know, right? At first I was like, okay, boomer philosophy. But it hits different now.
It really does. How are you supposed to know yourself when the algorithm is trying to build a personality for you?
Seriously, I watched one video on baking donut and my feed thinks my entire identity is now trad wife. Like chill, I just wanted some donuts.
It's that echo chamber. You get saved the same stuff over and over until you start to think, maybe I'm a milkmaid. Are my thoughts even mine anymore?
But is it just an echo chamber? Or is it more of a funhouse mirror? It doesn't just echo you, it twists you into a version it knows you'll click on.
What do you mean?
It's like a seductive monster. It doesn't just show what you like, it shows you what you might like, what you should like, what people like you are buying. It creates an aspirational self.
I bet. It's not building your personality. It's building a target demographic. It's creating a you that is easier to sell to.
And the most delulu part is that we help it. We are not just consumers. We are unpaid employees. Every click, every like, every second we spend not scrolling. We are training the machine that's building our own cage.
I still think that's paranoid. I'm training it to show me cool stuff. I'm the one in control.
Are you? Are you really? Or are you just a rat in a maze that thinks it's choosing the path, not realizing the cheese is just leading you to a trap?
Okay, now my brain is actually buzzing. So know thyself isn't just about introspection, it's about active resistance.
I think you're giving the code too much credit. It's just a tool, a massive library.
But is it a library or is it a cage? That's what I kept thinking about when a teacher brought up that William Blake poem.
Oh my god, yes! The red, Robin one. You know it. Say it.
A robin red dressed in a cage puts all heaven in a rage.
Ugh, chills. Every time. And that's exactly what it feels like. An AI can generate a perfect essay or poem, but it's just a pretty bird in a cage. It doesn't know why the words matter.
It's giving outsourced soul. We are letting it think for us because it's easy. And we are caging our own brains in the process.
Okay, outsource soul is dramatic. I am with Green. It's a tool. It's like having a calculator for math. It doesn't cage your brain. It frees you up from the grunt work to think bigger thoughts.
Thank you. I can ask it to explain a complex theory 5 different ways until I finally get it. I can use it to brainstorm ideas I'd never have. It's an intellectual sparring partner. It's a key, not a cage.
It's a key that only opens one door. The door to its version of reality. A reality based on a data set.
That's the point. It can't have an original thought. It can't feel the rage that Blake is talking about. It can simulate rage. It can write a perfect angsty poem about a caged bird. But it's all a performance.
So what? If the performance helped me understand my own feelings, who cares if the tool itself is just a cage?
Because you start to mistake the simulation for the real thing. You start to think that a well-written summary of an emotion is the same as raw, messy, authentic experience of it. You're settling for the data about life instead of life itself.
It's like accepting a perfect 3D printed replica of a key instead of the real flawed metal one. The replica looks perfect, but the one and only lock it will ever open is the fake one it came with. It will never open a real door.
Okay, but you can also use it to break out of the cage, to learn things you would have never find otherwise.
I am with Green. And this whole know thyself thing goes deeper than just thoughts. It's physical, it's biological.
Okay, Dr. Indigo, spill. Where are you going with this?
The immune system. Those Nobel Prize winners we learned about, they literally figured out a new way for our bodies to know themselves.
Okay, break it down for us. Like, for a general audience who definitely wasn't in our biology class.
Bet. So imagine your immune system is a super powerful car and your T cells are the drivers, programmed to hunt down and crash into bad stuff like cancer cells.
Okay, T cells are the drivers, got it?
But a car needs brakes, right? Otherwise, it would just crash into everything, including your healthy cells.
Exactly. So your body has these natural brakes. The problem is that cancer is sneaky. It figures out how to push those emergency brakes itself.
No way. So it hijacks our own safety system?
Totally. So the T cell driver sees the cancer. It's ready to floor it. And the cancer just slams the brakes. And what those Nobel laureates did was to figure out how to invent a drug that blocks the cancer cell from being able to reach the brake pedal.
So they release the brakes?
They release the brakes. They let the driver do its job. They taught our bodies how to fight back by knowing themselves on a whole new level.
That's wild. It's like we have this fundamental truth about ourselves we don't even know yet.
It's like with physics, for hundreds of years, everyone just knew Newton was right about everything. His laws were the absolute truth.
And they worked, right? His math gets rockets to the moon. Pretty much.
Yeah, but then Einstein came along and was basically like, about that, you're not wrong, but you're not right either.
Okay, this is another one you gotta break down. How did he surprise Newton?
Time. Newton thought time was like a river, flowing at the exact same speed for everyone, everywhere in the universe. A universal clock.
Which sounds right, like a minute is a minute.
That's what we think. But Einstein said nope. Time is relative. It stretches and squeezes. The faster you move, the slower time passes for you compared to someone standing still. Gravity does it too.
Oh, the GPS thing. My dad explained this to me. The satellites in orbit are moving super fast and they are in weaker gravity. So the clocks on them actually tick a tiny bit faster than ours do down here on Earth.
Wait, for real?
For real. And if the scientists didn't adjust for Einstein's theory of relativity, your GPS would be off by like several kilometers every single day.
But it's not just for GPS. Think about it in human terms. It's the twin paradox, right?
The what?
The thought experiment. If you have two twins and one stays on Earth while the other rockets off into space at near light speed, when the space twin comes back, she's younger than the twin who stayed home. Time literally passed slower for her.
My brain just broke.
But it's a perfect metaphor for our lives. When you are stuck in a rut, postponing just scrolling, you're the twin on Earth. Time is burning away at normal speed.
But when you're in the flow state, when you're so deep into your work or your passion that 6 hours feels like 6 minutes, you are the space twin.
You are literally slowing down your experience of time.
Whoa. So Einstein did not just give us a new physics. He gave us a new way to understand our own minds.
We can literally stretch time with our own passion? That's a superpower.
So a truth that worked for 200 years suddenly wasn't the whole story. We had to know the universe on a deeper level.
Exactly. And that connects back to what our teacher mentioned, that Hungarian Nobel winner, Imre Kertész. Let me break it down for you. It's Imrekertész. Anyway, it's not about the spelling. It's about his work.
Right, the Dostoevsky guy.
Yeah, he survived Auschwitz. You know, World War II. concentration camp, and his work is this intense exploration of how you're supposed to know thyself when the entire world is trying to strip away your identity and turn you into a number.
It's that search for the meaning in a world that feels absurd and cruel. Total Dostoevsky vibe.
Speaking of Dostoevsky, can we talk about that cringe white knights trend on the video sharing platform?
I was waiting for someone to bring this up. The sad lit aesthetic.
My whole feed was just girls looking tragically out a rainy window holding that book. I swear none of them actually read it.
And that is the ultimate cage. It's a fashion, not passion. They are not engaging with the deep, complicated ideas in the book.
It's just digital LARPing. Role playing as a deep person for a 15 seconds clip?
It's worse than LARPing. It's the commodification of suffering.
Whoa, say more.
Dostoevsky's book is about a real, profound, almost pathological loneliness. It's a deep dive into a man's inability to connect. The trend takes this real, painful human condition and turns it to a accessory, a filter.
It's like, get the look. Tragic loneliness, now 20% off.
Exactly. It strips the suffering of its meaning and just keeps the aesthetic.
It's emotional consumerism.
And that's the most insidious cage of all. It teaches you that the performance of feeling deep is more valuable than the messy, unglamorous, actual work of feeling deep.
So you never actually build a real self. You just collect a closet full of trendy, emotional costumes.
And you're left totally empty because you never did the reading. You never knew thyself. You just knew the trend.
It's taking a piece of art that's all about the struggle to be an individual and turning it into a copy-paste trend. It's the absolute opposite of knowing yourself.
So, what do we do? How do we fight back against all of this? The algorithm, the trends, our own laziness?
I think that's the point. The rage from Blake's poem, that's the feeling we need.
We have to get angry at the idea of being stuck in a cage. We have to want to see the real sky.
We have to be curious enough to figure out how our own bodies work and how the universe works.
And we have to actually read the damn book. Sit with the hard parts, not just use it as a prop.
We have to choose to be the main character of our own lives, not just perform it for likes.
That's it right there. It all comes back to Socrates. Know thyself. It's not a chill suggestion. It's a battle cry. It's a messy, lifelong fight. And it's the one you have to win for yourself.
How's that even possible during such a harsh time when a line between the reality and fiction is erased continuously?
I guess we may have to go back to the time when creativity has taken a new birth.
Exactly. There are great writers, but the one who comes to quite close to the most of the readers' hearts happened to be a great bard himself, William Shakespeare. So why can't we try acting out one of his most crucial play, which has bloodbath and great destruction? But most importantly, the play is about what could happen to a man who is overly ambitious.
What are you talking about? Creativity? New birth? You mean it's like a restoration?
I know exactly what you're talking about. You're talking about Macbeth, right? Macbeth, who had it all, and after being manipulated by the chaos and insanity.
And the false voice of great Macbeth lost his own soul, lost his own heart. So let us present Macbeth and witches.
Sounds like the great tragedy of men of intellect.
Now, before we begin our little performance on William Shakespeare's Macbeth, let me give you a brief intro. Macbeth is one of the Shakespeare's most famous plays. It's about a brave soldier named Macbeth who meets three witches. Their strange prophecies make him greedy for power, and that leads him down a dark and dangerous path. Our play, Red Sisters, Macbeth's Burn, shows the story through the witches' eyes with a fun, modern and Indian twist.
When do we meet again, huh? After the storm? When the fight's messy and done?
When the battle's over, girls, blood's fresh, bodies are down. I'm ready to mess with heads, make him cry. Let's do this.
When the killing's hot, perfect time to dance in the dirt. Sisters, it's our night.
Thunder's loud, rain's wild. Best time to play with the fate, huh?
Forget nice. I want ugly, bloody fun. Chaos is my game. Gonna rip things apart. Move it, you two.
Ugly's my style. Let's twist the world till it bleeds. Where's the spot?
This heat open, stinky, perfect. Macbeth's our target, girls.
Macbeth's walking into my trap. Gonna slice him up, serve him spicy. Heat's ours. Go now.
Macbeth's meat. Gonna cook him slow. Watch him burn. Let's roll, sisters.
Now begins the second scene. Witches are so terrifyingly introduced in the first scene. Now, we know their intention to ruin Macbeth. In the second scene, witches are waiting to meet the arrival of Macbeth with Banquo.
I scared a cat today. Chased it. Scratched it. Fun warm up, huh?
Some lady wouldn't share her snacks. I cursed her man. He's drowning now, screaming. My kind of party, girls.
I added the storm. Ship's toast. He's bleeding inside. We are a killer, trio. We are a killer.
Hey, you three idiots! Talk! What's your game?
They are creepy, half alive, half crazy. Who are you?
Macbeth. Big man. Glamis is yours. Say thanks, hotshot.
Glamis, kid stuff. Cowder's next. Then king, crown shiny with blood. Bow to me, fool, I'm right.
King's your prize, Macbeth. Gonna rule red. I see it clear. All messy.
What about me, huh? Don't skip me, ladies.
Banco, you're small now, but your kids hit big. Kings, not you. Bad luck.
Banco, your brats steal the show. Not you. Kings from your blood. Funny, huh? Eat it up.
Your kids rule, Banco. Kings forever. You're just the start. Sorry, man.
Carter! King! Tell me how! Now!
That's it. Greedy. Work it out. Blood's your key. Start cutting.
In the second scene, the witches tempted Macbeth with their confusing prophecy. Macbeth believed that he could be king if he kills. But in the final scene of the play, we will see Macbeth's soul is damned forever. In the scene, you're going to see the witches who are practicing witchcraft, and that's when now king, but still desperately searching for answers, Macbeth arrives. Demanding prophecies on his future, but witches being witches show him what he wants to see, not the ugly, horrible reality.
I stabbed a bird thrice. Feathers out. Blood in. Tasty mix, girls.
3 steps, 1 scream. My beats loud, double the chaos. Sisters, cook the stew till it howls. I'm the queen of this hellhole.
The pot's red. Fire's up. Gonna boil fate, bloody. Spin it, ladies.
You hacks! I'm back! Tell me, what's coming? I have spilled blood for this.
Speak up, King. Ask us. We are your bad news radio. Pick a tune.
Yeah, Macbeth shouted, tough guy, pots full of ghost, gonna slap you with truth. Ask you, mad dog.
Call it. Future's hot and ready. We are cooking bloody and bold.
Am I safe? Who's after me? Talk fast.
No more bone can kill you. Slash away. Champ, laugh loud.
Birman Woods gotta walk to your castle. Trees marching. Ha! You're untouchable till that joke happens, idiot.
Banco's kids, they'll grab your crown. King, kings forever. Your blood's cursed now.
Bankos, brats? No, more. Give it.
Show's done. Loser. Truth's out. You're cooked. Enjoy the bleed.
Enjoy the bleed.
That's Macbeth. That's Macbeth in minutes for you. Our dear listeners, this is a great tragedy of a man who followed the voices of the wise instead of following the voice of intelligence, reason, and most importantly, the voice of love.
That's it from us, our dear listeners. Stay creative and keep creating greater ideas. And on that note, that's all the time we have. Stay curious, stay authentic, and for heaven's sake, let the robin fly.
Now, let me read out the names of the students participated in the presentation. Miss Safia Nuha, Miss Sakshi De Amin, Miss Netra, Miss Anjali Pai Marur, Fatimat Shabhima, Anud Jamila, Meghana Jipai, Ikra Fatima, Rakshita Shetty. Directed by Dr. Gautam Jyotsna, Department of English and Convener of R&D Cell.